Sagittarius, welcome to your Just in Time Tarot reading. If you're watching this, Saggy, trust that there is a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back, Saggy. If you're new here, my name is Bronya. I'm an intuitive tarot reader and really looking forward to bringing through this message that sometimes can feel like your personal reading. And that is super cool, but it doesn't always happen. Other times it can be just pieces that resonate. Don't underestimate those. Sometimes none of it will, and that's okay. Leave it for whoever it does. Okay, I have pulled a really critical card here, all right? It is the North Node card, and it says step out of your comfort zone. So if you have ever had your birth chart done, or there's lots of free ones that you can get online, your astrological natal chart, it'd be very interesting to find the placement and house of your North Node, because apparently, you know, so it goes that this is really holds a lot of clues for your purpose and calling in this life, right? And alternatively, that the South Node is what we were traversing in our direct past life that we take influence from, but you know, we're meant to kind of move away from it. So the North Node, of course, is going to feel out of our comfort zone because it's new for you in this life. So maybe you are being invited here or initiated into that purpose, but it's going to require, you know, doing something different outside of the comfort zone, maybe stepping into the unknown. Let's keep going. So, Saggy, I'm using the Divine Initiation Oracle deck and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I will link both of these absolute stunners, it's this one here, down below, in case you want to add them to your collection too. Sacred Path. Well, that does feel like the gateway, doesn't it? The portal, the initiation, like going through the Stargate. Sacred Path. I am reading this like right, you know, pretty much on the Aquarian full moon. And I always say, you know, with that reference to the star energy, which is Aquarius for me in the major arcana, that, you know, this is really about being aligned to your highest path, right? Your path that you are meant to walk in this life. But because we get free will, we can be off path, and the universe will do its best to support us in realigning and stepping back onto that. So I feel like this is what this is about. And sometimes that can be a fluid process, and sometimes there might be some blocks to be removed along the way. Let's get some more information. So you're being aligned to your highest path, your sacred path. But there's an element of this that's outside your comfort zone, Six of Wands, but there's also some victory waiting for you. I always say that the Six of Wands is about sort of really leading the way, about being seen, about being, you know, really showing up, putting yourself out there, right? So where have you been hiding away? Where have you been playing smaller than what you really are? Because coming back to the Aquarian energy of this full moon, it is really highlighting your individualistic traits, your star qualities, your talents, your, you know, your uniqueness. And that is often where, you know, your gifts and what really propels you forward in this life lie. But if you're like hiding that, or let's say, you know, not being as expressive or showing that and really, you know, showing up in your truth and your light, how can others see how bright you really shine? So I just feel it's time to get out of your own way, out of your comfort zone. There's something here about elevating, being seen, revealing yourself, your truth, and that is what aligns you to your sacred path. So that is a win. That is an absolute win. It's an awesome energy for the recruitment process, or, you know, initiating some action where you lead the charge. So if you're looking for work or relationship, it's about, you know, just really going for it. Five of Swords is here though, and that's probably the energy you've been sitting in, which is the tension point, is really an energy of conflict, maybe feeling conflicted about what we've just spoken about. It can also mean that there's been a 5-year, maybe 5 month, but I'm feeling longer than that, cycle of, you know, the shying away, the letting other people take the power. And I think this is the cycle that is ending through you stepping into your victory. Some of you might be with this energy moving on from a stressful situation that requires you to go out on your own, walk your own sacred path, but there's important life lessons there for you. So beautiful energy. If you can get it moving, because I've got the Hanged Woman here, Hanged Man, Hanged Woman. And this is the point where we're looking for clarity on the journey forward, but the divine comedy is that we often don't get that, and really the lesson is moving forward based on that intuition, you know, and stepping out of the comfort zone when we might not have all the answers. So the Hanged Woman comes before the Death card in the Major Arcana sequence, and that is the point that we let go to liberate, that we release to rebirth. Even though we may not have all the clues or all the answers, we see it from a new perspective. Well, if I don't do this, I stay in the Five of Swords. If I do this, I have an opportunity to embrace the win of the Six of Wands. Therefore, that is feeling more attractive, more appealing. I'm willing to cross the threshold for that. So I feel like you're weighing up that decision point, you know, and whether to step beyond that comfort zone. And the Nine of Wands, yeah, you're so close to fruition. I actually was noticing when I pulled the Sacred Path card that it was number 27, and in my mind, because I'm a real numbers person, I was adding that up and I was like, oh, that's a 9, you're really close, right? The 9s is about fruition, it's about fulfillment, and it's about being really, really close to the trigger point of change, right? And the next card up from this one is the 10 of Wands, where we end a cycle that's felt burdensome or heavy, or just a lot of hard work for maybe not so much progress, like sort of spinning your wheels energy. But you're one action, one communication away. So I just get this energy. You are so close. You are so close. You might have had a 5-year struggle with this. Yeah, Two of Swords. You're so close, but you're weighing this up. Don't make your decision from fact and logic alone, because if we just do pros and cons, sometimes it can make sense on paper to stay in a situation that's not actually healthy for us. That's why I always say that we need to use the 3-layer decision making, which is one of my little models I've come up with. We first of all start with the logic and the pros and cons, first layer. Then let's check in with the heart, our feelings. How do we really feel about it when we drop into where we are right now versus dropping into where we want to be? And then at the 3rd layer, intuition. How does it feel in my gut, my soul? You know, what do I really feel at that deeper level? And once we add those 3 together, we often get a different outcome, a different result, a different decision. And I feel that that decision, Saggy, is leading you out of your comfort zone towards the beautiful star energy. I called it, you know, like this Aquarian energy of, you know, really rising up onto your sacred path, your highest path that brings rebirth, that brings renewal. But what we don't see in this, in the sandwich here, the meat in the sandwich is a potential tower, because the star follows on from the tower in the sequence of the Major Arcana. And I feel that for some of you, you're going to need to, let's say, you know, like take some painful action, or allow a form of skin to be shed, or navigate something where we are acknowledging the misalignment and making new decisions towards what is, in order to embrace that truth. Okay, but this is gorgeous energy. It feels like we've got high stakes, high reward here. Everything you'll want is just on the other side of that comfort zone, and it's going to bring you so much peace and harmony and really align you to your unique path. So I'm going to leave it there, Sag. I love this reading for you. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading, jump on into the first link down below. It'll pop you over to my website. You can check those out. I'll link the beautiful tarot decks I have used here today, and also my Instagram and TikTok accounts. I'm really active and interactive with different daily content, plus more personal sharing over there. And what else? Oh yeah, free Learn Tarot Quick Guide down below if you want to grab that. And I also have 2 paid tarot courses: an Introduction to Intuitive Tarot, that is reading from the heart, the intuition, not the guidebook, and my signature deep dive course. So I am sending you so much love and magic, Saggy. Bye for now.